Hello, my beautiful people. Welcome back to the channel where we unpack not just the latest gist, but the heartbeat behind the headlines. So today we are diving into the story that has people talking. People has been wondering or even wishing that this is just a dream or just a kind of faking some things just to pop up on the internet. This has made a lot of people wondering what is really going on in the home of Frederick Leonard and his beautiful wife Peggy Ovire. And that is what we are trying to unwrap today. Today's gist is about her packing out, like leaving Frederick. So we want to know if this is true or not, if she really left Frederick for good or it's just for the meantime. So people of God, just stay with me until you get to the end of this video to know truly what is really happening in their home. If you're just coming across my video for the first time, please give this video a thumbs up and also subscribe. Click that notification bell to always receive our update whenever it drops. And to my sweet, amazing subscribers, thank you all. I love you all. So, guys, let us start from the beginning where Fred and Peggy love story didn't just start overnight. It was a kind that built in the quiet corners of Nollywood for years, even before finally bursting into the spotlight. From social media interactions to joint appearances that hinted at something more than their chemistry, and it was undeniable. And when they finally confirmed their relationship, fans rejoiced like it was their own wedding because people are wondering, why is Frederick not yet married at 45? And at that time, ladies wanted him so bad. At the end of the day, nobody knew that it was Peggy all this while. So in November 2022, their wedding became one of the most talked about events of the year. The way Fred looked at Peggy, it was pure admiration. And Peggy, her eyes told the story of a woman who felt seen, cherished, and secure. They were the picture of black love in its purest form, elegant, respectful, and drama-free. Or so we thought. That is what we actually thought. But right now, it is no longer a drama-free. But let us pray that this drama is just a dream. Fred and Peggy's love didn't just start overnight. It didn't happen overnight at all. We all know how it started, even when they were together, the rumors, their marriage and all that. It was just a fight of the videos. Like girls are just ladies want. So now is where things begin to shift. You know, in the world of celebrities now, it is never just about what it's said. It is about what is not said though. Fans started noticing a few things that didn't add up. Suddenly, fewer couple photos and the joint public appearances are now rare. Social media posts that once dripped with love began to slow down. People start talking and asking questions. Where is Peggy? Why isn't Fred posting her anymore like usual? But the real shocker came when the rumor started circulating that Peggy had moved out of their home. Like their home. Yes, you heard me right. Moving out. While this claim hasn't been officially confirmed though by either of them, multiple blogs and anonymous, you should go if you go to Facebook, legit, all these bloggers, gist lovers, you will see the updates, everything about what happened. Even insiders hinted that Peggy quietly packed her things and left, allegedly due to ongoing disagreement behind closed doors. So, guys, let's take a moment to talk about what it means to love someone in the spotlight. When two public figures fall in love, it is never just about relationship. It is also about the audience, the pressure to maintain a perfect image, to constantly affirm your love publicly, and to fight for your partner under the watchful eyes of millions of people out there. It is not a small task, so everybody is trying to live up, to level up, to actually impress the audience, but that is so wrong. And for Frederick and Peggy, every smile was dissected, every silence was questioned, and the thing began to shake in private. We may never fully understand the depth of those moments. They are human after all. And even the strongest couples can get weary. So I don't understand all this flying up and down. But anyway, we'll just about it. Not too long ago, Frederick Leonard made a bold statement online after rumors of marital strain began trending. He said, and I quote, "I love my wife, and my wife loves me. Leave her out of your fantasies." That statement hit hard. People try to see something out of it, not just because it sounded defensive, but because it sounded deeply personal. Some interpreted it as a clapback to fans who have been fantasizing about him with other actresses or creating unnecessary shipping drama. Others saw it as a cry for peace, to be left alone to figure out their home. But why would someone speak with such emotion if everything were still as sweet as honey? Let us not pretend the entertainment industry doesn't play a role in all of this, not at all. Frederick is a leading man in Nollywood. Romantic roles, kissing scenes, deep emotional scripts, he have it 100%. And while he is incredibly professional, sometimes audiences blur the lines between fiction and reality. So Peggy too is an actress, but how does a woman watch her husband become the object of desire for thousands of women day in, day out? Omo, it is not easy. And how does she process the whispers, the messages, the fan art, and the edits? We may never know, but this is reality. Most celebrity spouses, all of them read comments from their husband acting all these kisses, romantic roles, and all these emotional scripts. And at the end of the day, they'll feel they are human. They'll feel pain. They feel like, I think I see something in this. I think what the people are saying are true. And you know all these things without trust, without trusting your husband, if not handled with grace and communication, it is not easy, honestly, if not handled with grace. Sometimes I begin to wonder, does people actually have something personal with all these celebrities? Because why all these bitter comments? You see all these comments, all these celebrities, they read it. They are human being like you. They are human being like any of us. You can also be a celebrity by pushing yourself out there, showing yourself every day, and boom, you are named a celebrity. Then why are you so bitter for people that come out, take their time, produce something and show to you? Instead of you to appreciate, you will start talking ill of them. And the end of the day, it will get to them. Even some relationship are being scattered because of the comments on their posts. You see, some of all these sagas coming up and there, it is true comments because they read it and it gets to them. There are some negative thoughts that might just portray in their life, and because of one or two things, they might just say, okay, let me just wave it out. But coming back to the comment, it will just rise their negativity to the highest level that they will not even think again. They will just be using their emotions. And right now, the fans are making it so hard for these people to come together because the more they are trying, the more the comments are chasing them away. Now Peggy is out of the house, which nobody have confirmed, but information reaching out there is that she have left Frederick for now, and nobody knows what is the actual reason why she left Frederick. If it's because of the comment of people saying that Fred is so emotional with his movies, he kisses a lot, he makes everything look so real without even knowing that he have a wife. Nobody knows where all this saga are coming from, but it is well. But one thing I like about Peggy is that she hasn't made any post or any noise. She hasn't made any direct statement about all this happening. No critic post, no rant, just silent. And sometimes silence speak louder than words. But another thing is somebody said she hasn't been spotted wearing her wedding ring in some of her recent outings. Or is this just a coincidence? Like when all these things are happening and some things are happening at the same time? Or is it a subtle confirmation that all is not well? And let's not forget that this is a woman who once gushed about Frederick being the man who gives her peace. If peace is missing, what is left? Nothing is left though. So let us drop into conclusion yet. For now, it's not confirmed. Couples fight, yes. They take space. Sometimes moving out doesn't mean the end. It could be a way to cool off or to reflect or to heal. Sources close by say that Frederick is doing all he can to reconcile with Peggy, that he has been reaching out, expressing remorse, and trying to make amends. Could this be a bump in the road rather than the end of the journey? Only time will tell if all these things will calm down, because we are not going to accept their breakup. It's not going to happen. And some fans are even heartbroken, pleading for reconciliation. Others are urging Peggy to choose her peace. And if relationship has become toxic, that she should go. You see, that's the bitter ones, the bitter commenters. And few even blame the pressure of the fame, saying that Nollywood has claimed yet another beautiful couple. People care deeply because this love story matters so much to so many people. We don't know for sure. What we know is that relationship, especially in the spotlight, are hard. They require more than just love. They require patience, communication, sacrifice, and above all, privacy. That is what I said before. You are talking about somebody that brought herself or himself up, and you're trying to criticize them because they are showing themselves every day. So whatever is going on behind closed doors, we wish Frederick and Peggy peace, healing, and clarity. Thank you so much for listening to this heartfelt gist. Tell me what you feel about Fred and Peggy. If you stay to the end, you are a real one. Do not forget to like, to subscribe for more sweet and thoughtful gist like this. Till next time, bye.